Good morning, Year 4, and welcome to your English lesson this morning. Today we are carrying on with writing to entertain, but today we're using play scripts. And play scripts will take us all the way up to our half term now that we've finished Roman myths. So obviously we start every unit with a code task. And today for your code task, we would like you to write a play script. Now, if you're feeling brave, that could be about a Roman myth. But if you're not, it can be about anything you would like it to be about today. So, bit of information about what a play script is. You probably will have seen a play script at some point in your life, probably when we've come to do performances at Christmas if you're part of the Nativity, or when we started to learn how to do the Pied Piper of Hamelin last year. They got cancelled. So, a play script is given to an actor so they can learn their lines. So any actor on the stage or on the television or in a film will have had a play script beforehand so that they can learn all the lines that they need to say. It also helps them to perform the play. So as well as telling them what they need to say, it tells them what they need to do. So there's the basics of what a play script is. Right, let's have a couple of reminders. A code task. Remember, we have not taught you how to write a play script yet. We will be teaching you over the next couple of weeks how to write a play script. Therefore, you may not yet be an expert at writing play scripts. You may not even have heard the word play script before, but that is okay. You can still have the best go you can today. You don't need to go away and do lots of research now. So don't get on Google, type in play scripts, learn what one is and write a perfect one. Remember, it's a code task. We want to know what you can do now. So not only will it help us with our teaching, but it will also help you when you come to look at it in a couple of weeks' time to show the progress that you have made. Think about the skills that you want to include in your writing today. Although you may not have done a play script, you have certainly done writing before, so you know writing skills you can use. Things like powerful verbs, noun phrases, fronted adverbial phrases. All these different things that you have learnt over the course of Year 3, Year 4 and before that. What are you going to include in your writing today? Remember, this needs to be a quality piece of writing for you. Okay? It's all about your best piece of writing today, not about being better than anyone else's, not about being an expert at play scripts. It is a good piece of writing for you. Okay, so remember, code task, you don't know what to do yet, but you're having a go at writing a script for actors so that they can say their words and then they can act out a performance. Okay, all of today, the writing out the success criteria, the writing it, the planning through it should take about an hour for you today. You don't need to spend all day making a massive play script. About an hour's worth of work will be fantastic. So the next thing you need to do before you can actually do any of the writing today is you need to think about some of the success criteria that you're going to use. And we've done this before, so we should be able to understand what we're doing here. On the piece of work that you've got to hand back your work, you'll see you've got 4 blank spots here for success criteria. You need to write down what's going to be in those 4 slots. We would hope that you'd have at least 3. Some of you may want to put 4. Remember that those success criteria could be grammatical skills, such as noun phrases or fronted adverbial phrases, or they could be more just writing ideas. So, for example, you could put something like, I will include a character, or I will include some action. Okay, it's what you think needs to be in a code task. So there's no right or wrong answer here, but this is what you think you want to try and hit. But remember, these are success criteria that you are going to try and hit today. So if you don't think something belongs in a play script, don't put it here. If you're not sure how to write something yet, don't put it here as a success criteria. Put in things that you think you can do well and things that should be in a play script for actors to do their lines from. Right. Last thing before I let you loose, there's a note here for parents so they can pause the video and watch it. If not, I've included it as a separate document. Children, make sure your parents read this. It's a bit of information about what code tasks are, so they don't expect you to try and write a perfect piece of work today. Parents, if you're looking at this, either read this or the document that's attached. It should hopefully give you a bit of extra information about code tasks. Well, have fun. I'm looking forward to see what you get up to.